let's get straight into it.
Alright, so Vitaly is so screwed, it's kind of hard to quantify a mess up of this magnitude. This guy used to be on top of the world, and now the Filipino government is parading him for 40 minutes like a clown to make an example of him during a press conference. What they did was absolutely glorious and sent a clear message to nuisance streamers. If you come to the Philippines for a quick buck and decide to harass its citizens, you will be incarcerated right away and for a very long time. Today, we'll take a look at the press conference as well as an article that is in English. And then on top of that, I'm going to show you a confrontation between Johnny Somali and a viewer that is really not happy with him. First, let's start with the press conference.
It's fallen for him. Refund. Nothing to aim at. Refund. Open his body. What a hit.
Secretary John Vic Remulla will now make a statement.
Magandang umaga po sa inyo lahat. Ito ay tungkol kay Vitaly Zodorovetsky. Noong 26 ng Marso 2025, dumating siya bilang turista mula Densapar via Cebu Pacific Flight 5J280. Noong 2 ng Abril ay
So they explained the situation to the journalists, and after some time, they decided to show a little bit of his antics on the screen. And while Vitaly was watching, he decided to start clapping to show the Filipinos that he still doesn't take them seriously.
That's crazy, bro. He's an actual idiot, and I like it. I like it because he's getting what's coming to him.
Well, I would like to say that a couple years in the Filipino prison is going to change.
Well, the thing is, I think if he's more remorsed, he apologized. Oh yeah, I shouldn't have done it, and they see that it was a mistake and he didn't know right from wrong. I feel like because Filipino people are nice, to be like, you know what, let me give him some leeway. Maybe not be that harsh, but because he's being an idiot and double down on it, they'll be like, yeah, cool, we're gonna give you what we give you, and then you deal with it. So I like it.
His mind, but he'll experience that firsthand over the next couple years. But take a look at this. Alright, so now we'll be taking a look at the article because the article is going to be able to explain what went down in the courtroom because obviously I don't speak Filipino. So this is the image that they have over here, and it says Russian vlogger. Vlogger is a pretty generous word here. Vitaly Zdorovetsky won't be deported yet. Russian vlogger Vitaly will not be deported from the Philippines yet and will remain in a facility of the Bureau of Immigration to face the charges that will be filed against him, Interior Secretary John Vic Remulla said on Monday. Remulla, who presented Zdorovetsky to members of the media, vowed that no special treatment will be given to the controversial vlogger who drew flack on social media for reportedly harassing and insulting Filipinos for content. We're done with foreigners who only insult Filipinos. This is an example that we are serious here in our country and we won't let them belittle us. Remulla stressed that Zdorovetsky has to face all the 5 cases that will be filed against him, tagging the vlogger as an undesirable alien and a flight risk. We will show that foreigners like Vitaly will be held accountable for what they are doing in our country. I will ensure that we will finish this, we will prosecute him, and until there is no verdict against him, he will not be deported. He will stay here in the Philippines. Zdorovetsky was arrested in a hotel in Pasay City last week after the BI issued a mission order for
It's crazy to see where Vitaly came from. Like, as in real, like he was at like he was at the top of the YouTube game with Fusey at one point. to this.
Desirability against him. He was arrested for allegedly violating by operations orders on acts or omissions that constitute undesirability of foreign nationals in relations to the Philippines Immigration Act. Zdoroveski is currently facing complaints for unjust vexation, alarm, and scandal, as well as attempted theft after reporting harassing Filipinos in his live streams, according to the National Capital Region Police Office. Remula further said that authorities are still looking for Zdoroveski's cameraman in his vlogs, who may also face charges. Zdoroveski will undergo a tactical interrogation so that we can get the identity of his cameraman. The cameraman, whom I think is
Guys, comment down below. Comment down below if you think the situation so far.
Filipino, will also face charges because he is involved in the commission of a crime. We are still searching for the cameraman. Remula also suggests to lawmakers of next Congress to strengthen the existing laws against content creators, either foreign or local, who make profit at the expense of others. Well, I think this part over here should be worldwide, if you ask me. Now, when it comes to the cameraman, it's not really hard to find his identity because his YouTube channel is called Sly Kane. It's that simple. There he is, Sly Kane, and
No.
he used to be a musician. I don't know why he decided to associate himself with Vitaly.
Wait, did he ever
but
something? Did he ever something?
why he decided to. It's that simple. There he
Sly Kane and Snoop Dogg. Why would I? What? Snoop Dogg?
is, Sly Kane, and he used to be a musician. I don't know why he decided to associate himself with Vitaly, but you can recognize him from Vitaly's vlogs. Now, it would be very easy for the law enforcement officer to subpoena YouTube for Mr. Kane's name and address because, as you may or may not know, once you make a YouTube account and you're monetized, you have to fork over your ID to Google, and you make a AdSense account, and you have to verify your address. So one quick subpoena, and they are going to identify him in one shot. It'll be very, very quick. I've seen it done before with other criminals on YouTube. Now, I just want to remind you guys of something. Vitaly was at some point a massive YouTuber. His main channel has over 1.5 billion views. Now, you might not know this, but on YouTube, you can make anywhere between $2,000 to $10,000 per million views. So let's say we put in the middle at $5,000 per million views. This guy has pulled in over $7 million. And he's at the point where he's so desperate for clout and attention and money that he is harassing people. That is insane. A fall from grace like that is unheard of. And yes, I know it didn't start last week. It started a while ago when he attacked that jogger while he was insanely high. But it's just been getting worse and worse and worse. Another similar situation I can think of is maybe Boogie2988. But even Boogie is still a free man, unlike Vitaly. Now back to Vitaly's situation. You might ask yourself, well, how much time is he facing exactly? And how much time will it take for him to go to court? And the
Guys, what do you think of the whole situation?
answer is years and years and years. I spoke to a local lawyer in the Philippines to educate myself on the situation over there, and it's very likely that his case will take at least 2 years to get to sentencing. So it's safe to assume we won't see him for quite a while. And some people are held for even longer than 2 years in that prison without going to court yet or without having their sentence. Now, it's safe to assume that he will be gone for several years, if not maybe a decade, who knows. He royally screwed up, and I think the Philippines want to make an example out of him. And good for them. The next nuisance streamer that wants to go harass people in the Philippines is going to think twice about it. Now, as we're talking about nuisance streamers, let's touch up on Johnny Somali. He did a Discord call a few days ago, and it got really heated because he got humiliated. Take a look at this.
You is a bitch. Don't give a none of this in this area. You is a That's all I want to be on.
What did I do to you? Why are you mad at me?
God. You said what? You said what?
What did I do to you? What are you mad about?
Bro, you make bad. You make look.
You make me mad. Look at you.
I would never go to another country and make an ass out of myself like that. You make
Afford the ticket. You can't afford the ticket. That's why.
You stupid ass.
Whoa. That's the pot calling the kettle black.
He knew
Bro, I want to
right
see
away.
on, bro. Like I can see
You right away who you were. You knew right away who you were.
So,
I already know who the like, bro, like
black people mad at me too. Wow.
black people mad at me too, huh? Nigga, you need to pray to God somebody can buy you a plane ticket.
Bro, both of these guys are stupid. Like, he's stupid, and he's just one of them guys who you just don't want to be around because you seem like you get yourself in trouble. Like, these two seem not on the same. He seems like he's stupid where he doesn't want any trouble. He seems like he just only wants trouble. Like, it's just get better connection, put your top on, stop being like the way you just fix up, really.
Bro, you got a lot going and nothing at the same time. You're an idiot. Like that.
I would more say lost soul.
Like how I don't know how it's this joyous right now, bro. Like.
So after that, Johnny Somali completely rage quit. And yeah, the guy cannot stand a real confrontation. He's a total coward that hates the freedom of speech. And that's why he's trying to take down my videos with these false copyrights.
Guys, make sure you like and subscribe to both of us. And thank you for all the love and support. And I shall see you next video.